We are here in Rijeka and we are having the experience of this very well organized conference on the topic of culture, urban renovation and the post-pandemic era.
I think that we as architects, but also as a society, should really question ourselves what is the role of the culture and what are the benefits of the culture and what we should expect from our culture and arts in order to enrich our society. So that's the question that we always need to face to ourselves as architects in order to push forward our architectural projects.
So our activities are focused on democratization of public spaces and public resources, as well as the right to housing.
Those three components together, the programming, organization and the architectural design should always somehow be together.
So through our collaboration, we are empowering those initiatives so they can build their own capacities and participate in process of urban planning and shaping their neighborhoods and their immediate surrounding.
A project funded by the European Commission through the Horizon 2020 program, the topic of which was to propose new and innovative ways to assess and possibly measure the societal impacts of culture, cultural activities and cultural policies. The MESOC project is coordinated by the University of Valencia in Spain and has two Croatian partners, the city of Rijeka and the University of Rijeka, specifically the Faculty of Informatics.
So we look at the effects in terms of effects on the independent cultural sector that was particularly negatively affected, the pros and cons of the digital cultural offer, the effects on participation and the effects for particular art forms, cultural forms. Obviously the pandemic was more problematic for the performing arts than it was for the visual arts or for museum activities. Also look at Rijeka as one of the case studies, and Rijeka 2020, and unfortunately was one of the European capitals of culture which was most negatively affected by the pandemic. But nevertheless, it did try to maintain a live cultural offer as far as possible. There were some pros and cons of an approach that focused on becoming a virtual European capital of culture.
We really tried to get to digital as much as possible. So what we did a Spring Forward Festival with the 22 performances and all the Q&A sessions, tutorials, guided tours. We did it digital, and we on the end call it a Spring Forward Show Must Go online festival. And it was really successful. And the benefit of it was that we had 1,400 visitors or the spectators, which was the most successful festival in the history of Spring Forward Festival.
We need fresh ideas, we need intuitions, we need the participation of people also from the grassroots, from civil society, to give their own suggestions and contributions.